They're the ones that attack us first. We don't go to their land and you know, try to kill them. We do occasionally deliver them body parts as a warning, but, you know, it's entirely their fault. Entirely. Why is that? Oh, that one isn't in place. I see. Right, well, let's place down some of these troughs. There we go. That'll be enough for the yaks at the very least. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. That should allow us to get an awful lot of the straw in out of the fields. We're not going to have to contend with any straw golems. But let's have a look. I think we're doing okay on most things. The only thing we really lack is bloody cotton. Though that said, I spy with my little eye, which are actually not little. They're decidedly average sized for human eyes. Do I spy a little bit of cotton over here? Let's go grab it. And up here, actually. Let's grab that too. And over here as well. Let's grab all... Let's just harvest everything outside. Go forth, my agricultural gnomes. Bring in nature's bounty. I demand it. Want it for my own. There we go. We must have nature's bounty now. There we are. That's going to put them in a lot of danger for a little while. Let's hope that they can bring all of this stuff in quickly. There we are. Bring out all of the sacks. We need all of the cotton brought in. Battle Bub. Oh, how these ads hate me. What's wrong? I've not run any ads. I believe there are ads when Twitch starts and when it ends. Or maybe it's just when it starts. I'm not sure. But I hope they're not being obnoxiously long or anything like that. You know what? I'm starting to think that we have a decided lack of leather. How many animals are in here? Not enough. Not enough yet. We are still waiting on this, unfortunately. I'm probably going to need to start boosting up the amount of animals that we have by purchasing animals from various traders. That's what I think we're going to have to do. Deek the ambassador and Rinkliv the ambassador. Folks Gaming, they are in fact taking the quest to find my face on the internet quite seriously. I'm not really sure what to say about it, honestly. It's amusing, but it's kind of that awkward amusing, where you don't know whether to laugh or cry. Well, I imagine we're probably going to be getting to emu leather equipment much sooner than anything else, honestly. Another emu has been born. Fantastic. How are our food stocks? We've got 754 food. We've got no meals. So nothing that we consider a meal has been created. That is a little bit of a shame. That's actually a huge shame. How many grim totems? You know what? Let's make a new thing. We need to know the Grim Totem total. The GTT, if you will. Body parts, bones, skulls. We don't care for regular things. We only want goblin skulls. All of the others, yak, monitor, lizard, honey badger, emu, bear, and alpaca. They can just be made into... Well, actually, you know what? Let's just have all the skulls, I suppose. No, I genuinely only care about the skulls of our enemies. I suppose honey badger, monitor lizard, bear, they are also our enemies some of the time. So we're going to have some grim totem totals. We've got 0 grim totals. Grim totems. The King0212 just wants me to make a giant everything, it seems. Make a giant cheeseburger. Make a giant statue of tea. I like the idea of the giant statue of tea, but why the cheeseburger? That makes no sense. Alright, I need to make another trough, it seems. Let's get you going. There we go. And that will get the alpacas enough food to last them a good long while. Hopefully we can get all of these troughs filled soon. Now, how about we actually check on our military? Let's just have a look at... Can I just have a look at some of you? I guess maybe it might be easy to go through the military screen. Squad... no, not really. Okay. We'll just go through the regular screen. Right, okay. Does anyone particularly want to see their character and their skills? If so, let me know. These are all of our gnomes. If you spot your character there, by all means, call out the name, and I shall check on their skills and their accomplishments, who they've killed. Have they killed any legendary beings? I just don't know. Waterwolf. I see where you're going with that, and I like it. Alright, let's check on Metasapia. You joined on the first day of summer. You were one of the founders. You have currently got a brick hammer and a pine wheelbarrow. You're wearing a goblin skull helmet, monitor lizard bone chest plate. You've got yak leather braces and 1 yak leather greave. A bit hodgepodge, but okay. Let's check on your kills. 8 golems, 1 monitor lizard, and 2 goblins. You've got a fighting skill of 74. Wow, that's actually pretty good. That's actually really, really good. You've got 48 in dodging as well. You know, that's not too bad. You've got pretty good fitness and nimbleness too. Well done, Metasapia. I approve. Alright, next up, Forks. Let's have a look at you. You've got a goblin skull helmet, a yak bone shirt, and monitor lizard leather bracer and a yak leather bracer. You got a very good... In fact, you've got very high stats overall. Only one of your stats is 1 point below 100. It's actually really good. Decent fighting skill, decent dodge. You've killed 3 goblins, 5 golems, and 1 monitor lizard. Let's have a look at a couple of the others. Check out Sockmund. Sockmund, how are you doing? Well, you've actually got quite a lot. You've got yak leather braces and a yak leather greave. Probably the other part of Metasapia. Metasapia originally had 2 yak leather greaves, but then Sockmund won it in a game of cards. Metasapia hasn't forgiven Sockmund yet. Sockmund's got very good stats. Not one of them below 100. Absolutely terrible fighting, though. Really bad on fighting. No kills. What squad are you in, Sockmund? Let's make sure it's one of the squads that's actually training, because you clearly need to. Let's see. Dawn and Jeps are in a squad together. The Entwinement Slaughterers. There's a Druid there. Tree Tamer, Taper, and Stone Slayer. Stone Whisperer. No, we don't want the Stone Slayer in there. So the Entwinement Whisperers need a little bit of training time. So let's check this out. Oh, they are actually getting training time. That's not so great. I'll be honest with you. I'm not too pleased with that, honestly. We've got quite a few squads. I'm thinking... Currently we've got the Twilight Charmers of Night, the Crunching Hags of Joke, the Entwinement Slaughterers. How about having the Death Couplers go on instead of the Crunching Hags of Joke? So there we go. We'll cycle them out a little bit. King0212, whilst I applaud your dedication to the idea of having a giant tea statue, I'm not as keen on it myself. Namely because making a statue of anything, specifically a liquid, very hard. If you mean like a teapot or a teacup, then that would be a little bit more sensible. But an actual actual statue of T. That would be hard to do, especially without mudstone. Galleon Eldar would like to see their own gnome. Galleon Eldar, Twine Fumbler, who's currently idle. Very well. You've been with us from the very beginning. Let's check on this. Brick Hammer, Brick Hand Axe, a Goblin Skull Helmet, Yankbone's shirt, Leather Bracer, and a Leather Greave. What is it with all of you wearing one greave? Was Metasapia so bummed out about Sockmund having one of her greaves that all of the other people who had two were like, no, we stand together, united, and just took off one of their greaves and shared them out so that everyone had one. Exactly one. That's dedication to the cause. Well played. But you've got Charm is a little bit low compared to your other stats, but most of them very far over 100. Very nice. Very good fighting skill. Good dodging skill. Pretty terrible down there, but you've not been training those at all. And you've got, wow, okay, you killed 6 goblins, 6 golems, and 1 mant. 13 confirmed kills. Well done, Galleon Eldar. Smith's 24 Gaming. I should have a stupid amount of tea in the fort. Let me go down to drinks and I'll show you. Oh, we've got 9. Really? Only 9 tea? What the dickens? How did that happen? Oh, there are people currently brewing. They're meant to be anyway. Distillery efficiency is down. Okay, you know what? Clean this floor, please. And do it very soon. Oh, do you not have anywhere to store it, perhaps? I mean, there's barrels all over here. You should be able to just take it down there. There we go. That's a little bit better. How many people have we got on that job? Got 1 tea master. Well, damn it. That's why. Okay, who do we not need in a job? Who has got any good brewing? You've got brewing of 16. You're a much better farmer, but I kind of need another tea master. Dawn, you're changing jobs temporarily. Dark5 Phoenix, Captain Jack Avak. Why is the tea gone? Indeed. Right, well, we should have some of the cotton having been brought in. There's quite a lot of other stuff just out there that hasn't been brought in, but that's fine. Well, it's a little bit of concern, actually, because it means that eventually someone's going to try and go out there and get it. But it's possible that we should be okay. Let's go and check. Did that bed get... That bed got made! Oh, happy days. Designate area. Personal quarters. Let's get this set up. Go, go, go. It's vacant, that's fine. Someone will claim it in a moment. They won't want to. Ooh, okay. Time to ring the bell. Everyone ring the bell, please. Sound the alarm. Please don't tell me that they're going to go out and fight these guys. Oh, my lord. Yes, they are. Stop. Okay, military. Okay, I need to change the squads. The formations. Perform attack orders. Defend gnomes. Okay, don't defend gnomes. If I want you to go out there and kill yourselves on things, then I'll tell you to. Right. No. What's... Oh, dear. They're running out anyway. Genuinely, you shouldn't be doing this. You're going to bypass all of our defenses this way. Goblin fighter. No, you're good. Was there any others goblins there? It's an ogre. Don't attack it. There is another goblin fighter. Okay, you're not being attacked. And you not being attacked as well. Where's the raider? Okay, this is not good. Go back. There we are. That's right. Perfect. Traps have been activated. More traps. Okay. Right. This is bad times. But now they're all in one place. Let's actually fight them. Go for the ogre, I would say. Well, actually, no. Go for the fighters because they're going to be easier to kill. Try and wear down their fighters first. This is the first ogre that we fought. And it could be a fort destroyer. Wouldn't be the first time that an otherwise successful fort has ended on the first ogre that showed up. Okay. Go, go, go. Everyone out there, destroy them utterly. Attack! There we are. You're close to a location where you can get plenty of bandages, or there should be. Yes, 32 bandages in there. You should be fine. Got a Grim Totem. That's not so good. Jepser has died! Petrified Pie has died! Scallywags! Who else has died? Oh no. 2 down already. Okay, let's find out how that went down. Jepser. Okay, the goblin stabs with his worn copper sword at Jepser, hitting the neck, poking the yak bone shirt, poking the skin, piercing through the throat. Jepser's neck is bleeding, an artery has been struck, is suffocating, and is suffocating. Okay, he's suffocated twice. Jepser is dead. Goblin has died. Holland NL swings with her brick hand axe at the goblin, hitting the upper body and slicing through the right lung. The goblin is suffocating. The goblin has died. Let's see what else went on there. Goblin has died here. Izdar swings with his brick hammer at the goblin, hitting the upper body, splintering the ribs, puncturing the right lung, stopping at the right lung, and crushing the right lung. Goblin has died. Here we are. The goblin swings with his worn bronze battle axe at Petrified Pie, hitting the head, slicing through the goblin's skull helmet, slicing through the skin, slicing through the skull, and slicing through the brain. Petrified Pie's head has been mangled, and his head is bleeding. Petrified Pie has died. 2 down already. Come on, get those bandages. Get back into this fight. Another goblin down. This is a big battle here. Another goblin down. Let's actually double check how many have gone down. Just 2 since then. So that shouldn't actually leave that many enemies on the field. If we go in here and check on enemies, there should be just 1, 2. Okay. We may have this. The goblin's down. The only enemy left on the field is the ogre. Unfortunately, that ogre is going to be incredibly hard to kill. Let's actually check on its health. It came from the kingdom of Shelter Weed. The ogre is bleeding from his upper body, lower body, right leg, left leg, head, right arm, right hand, left arm, and left hand. The ogre is seriously injured his right eye. The ogre has an injured mouth. If you can hurt the left eye, it'll be blind. That'll dramatically increase your chances. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is the ogre not being slain? Get back out there. I know I didn't oh, well, I guess I didn't tell you specifically to attack it. Okay, I forgive you. Get back out there, finish it off. There we go. That's better. It's bleeding all over the place. Make it wear all of the red stuff on the outside. If you must, you can have a little lick as well. I'm not going to judge you. There we are. Ogre is dead. And so are 2 of our gnomes. Right. Sound the all clear signal. What a sad day. What a sad, sad day, everyone. Oh, well. Not much we can do about it now. Except make some more tombs. I think we want some tombs out here, though. Or do we want all of the tombs in the same sort of place? I kind of like the idea of having all of the tombs in the same sort of place, honestly. Let's mine down this area. And we'll put it up there. Also, agriculture, fell trees. Get rid of all of these trees up there. There we go. Alright, let's just check who died in total. It was Jepser and Petrified Pie. Those are the only people who died here. And Izzar has invented the lever. Well done, Izzar. I missed that in all of everything. A merchant from the Yellow Kingdom arrived as well. I totally missed that too. Well, alas. Reset the traps. Get back out there. Bring in the dead. Prepare the area for the new tombs. Nari the Great. Yeah, I do like both Star Wars and Star Trek. Now, the only big issue is we've lost people from professions. So let's just have a look. We've got one ranger, that's fine. 2 druids, 2 metal benders. We probably don't need that many metal benders. 2 skinsmiths, 2 stone slayers, a stone whisperer. Taste Shaper, 2 Tea Masters, a Tech Priest, 2 Tree Tamers, a Tree Terror, and 2 Twine Fumblers. Honestly, do either of you have any kind of farming? Horticulture? Well, you know, I guess that's kind of there. But that's actually better in the job you've currently got. Any cooking skills? No. Any mining skills? No. What about you guys? You've got mining. You've got mining at the very least. I could have you as a stone whisperer, but I don't think we need it. Okay, well, we're just waiting then on the next round of migrants, I think. Picard all the way. Didn't even have to think about that one. Oh, that drink is delicious. Sorry for slurping. Right, there we go. Now then, we need to start building. Well, first, we want a stockpile. We're going to want this tomb about there. And this one will be for... There we go. And a corpse. Where are you? Corpses. And we'll set it to take from the graveyard. Oh, actually, I should have just told it to take from somewhere. And then dealt with whoever got brought out there. Because someone's going to be taken out. Watch it be one of the ogres now. In fact, because of that, let's not do that. Let's the resting place of someone. We'll need 2 of them. We'll make it a high priority. But we're going to turn that off for now. I'll wait until the goblins have been butchered. I'm not going to have a goblin corpse desecrating the grave of one of our brave gnomish warriors. No, no, no. And corpse as well. Ooh, prosthetic. Can we make those already? Are those things that we can make yet? No. No. No, we can't. That is a shame. Oh, thank you very much, Desma. I really appreciate the feedback on that. There was a time when I first started out streaming, I kind of... Well, I guess I more or less just did what I saw other people doing, which was to stream and then upload the stream. Though it was always... I always made a point of saying, well, this is just as a courtesy for those who are watching, who weren't able to attend the stream, rather than as a replacement of any of my actual YouTube uploads. But with Ark, for example, I've taken... Unfortunately, it does take an awful lot of time to do. But I've taken the time to edit out as much as I can so that it's effectively just a regular footage from a game. With a game like Ark, I think it's more forgiving in that way. When it comes to other sorts of games, if I was like playing a single-player game, then it wouldn't make as much sense to do, because when it's a single-player game, there's more of a narrative that I'm putting into the game, and that kind of requires my focus to be focused entirely on the game in a different way. But with Ark, I'm already talking with other people, so it meshes well with the idea of streaming, I feel. But we have 4 nomads. Rin, Maz, Faz, and Foodle. Foodle the Poodle. We're going to let them get in first. Get into the fort, then we'll rename you and give you jobs. Have we butchered all of these guys? Oh, maybe we don't have the butchers. Really? Really? Got skinsmiths, but I'm not sure that they do it. Ooh. Who does the butchery? Who does the butchery? It is the skinsmiths. Then why aren't the skinsmiths butchering? Oh. Ha! Yeah, I forgot. Begin butchering! We want delicious, delicious goblin sandwiches! Get to work! And yeah, Sunday Smiles. There are lots of games where there's grind. Even in Gnomoria there's grind. And I'm considering trying to cut out some of the grind in that. We'll see how it goes. I've been experimenting with a lot of things, and I think it's important to try and experiment, because you never know when doing something a different way will actually really gel well. But and will have a very positive effect. But I experimented for a fair bit with... Especially with the collab stuff with just no cats at all. And as a result, some of the games did end up being more grinding than anything else. But because you had a commentator, you'd often just chat amongst yourselves. And that would alleviate some of the grindiness of the grind, if that makes any sense. But it still did, a couple of people still did, recognize and point out that some games were effectively just tree chopping simulator. And I strongly imagine that's exactly what Minecraft would be. An enormous part of the game is grinding for materials and exploring. Now the exploring isn't too bad, but even that, after a while, is just the same old. It's mostly the building that's interesting in Minecraft. Right, well, let's continue on building up the area here. Come on. I'm not that bad at the controls. Clear I am. Okay, there we are. Right, just as soon as all of those are gone, then we're good. But I think we're going to go on a brief tea break here. And when we come back, we are going to name our new nomad. We are going to try and get our 2 new tombs set up. And whilst on the tea break, I'm going to hand out a couple of Gnomoria keys. So, hold on to your hats, everyone.